What are we doing? That says unpair. What are they doing?
They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect them. I made the call it with just.
Is that you, Marissa?
I know we left here, now we back together, but I guess that is better now. Later than never, like, what's happening? I'ma need y'all quit asking when. Me and my wife gonna have some kids. Right now, we just practicing. Practicing. Teacher said quit rapping, man. That gonna hurt my average. I said, thank God I ain't average. Yeah, I'm a bright young man.
Yeah, let's get fired up.
Woo! And the BPM.
There we go, we're live.
So say what you say, cause that's A with Lecrae from the A train.
Hey, Jason.
I'm coming in.
Oh, what is up? Hi.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to Youth Group Live on YouTube. Whoa, it's our very first time. I'm sure you all didn't know who was underneath this bunny, but yes, it was in fact me. My name's Saquon.
My name's Victor Hernandez.
And we are so excited to be with you guys tonight. Yeah, we have some fun things in store for you for tonight. We're kind of giving you a little time to get on in here. We know that we've been doing everything through Instagram, but we made the Audible, and we're actually going to do it through YouTube. So this is a great time. Take that link that you have, send it to a friend.
Spread the word, you know.
Yeah, and have them come and join us. As you can see, we've got our gloves on because we're trying to be safe. Don't touch me. Oh, perfect. Yes.
Make sure.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. 6 feet. Make sure you
Anything
stay.
less than 6 feet is inappropriate, bro.
Hey, we are super excited to be here with you guys tonight. Thanks for tuning in. And like I said, we've got some fun games planned, some good conversations that we're gonna have, and we are looking forward to the night. So get into that chat, say hi to one another. Make sure you guys are being kind and appropriate in the chat. We don't want anyone getting out of hand. If you were with us last week, yeah, that's right. If you were with us last week, Marissa said, hey, keep the peace. And Marissa and Amy are our peacekeepers tonight. So they are going to be on the prowl looking for y'all and making sure you guys are keeping a clean, good fight, especially during those games tonight. Victor.
Captain.
How are you doing? It's so good to, see you. I feel like, yeah, we've, Zoomed and checked, but, I see you. And we got our gloves, but I see you.
A lot can be said about just person-to-person interaction. I mean, you get, a lot more of our communication is totally seen through body language, and it's just nice to see another human being. I love my family, love my kids, but, even my wife can attest. Sometimes it's nice to hang out and see someone else.
Sure. So
she can only get so much handsome.
I get that. So did she, kick you out, or did you come here voluntarily?
I came here voluntarily. Somewhere in between, not too much, not too little.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for asking about how I'm doing. Oh, just kidding. I'm just
Saquon. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. This quarantine, sometimes it can get me down, but I do love that, I get to kind of find different ways and avenues. I feel like I've been challenged to reach out to friends more and I don't know, I kind of see that I kind of have more time than maybe I thought. And I think it's really easy to think, oh man, quarantine's going to be boring or something. But when you can find yourself ways to keep yourself busy by just finding ways to be in community or through Zoom or texting or phone calls, that, hey, it's actually not that bad.
Agreed.
So for our first thing, we are going to be playing a game with Victor. And if you would love to play along, it's a true or false game. And so you could put your answers in the chat. I know that maybe some of you are like, Saquon, I can't access the chat. And so for some odd reason, that is you. This is a great time to kind of configure that and how to figure out, hey, how do I make sure I get my stuff in the chat? This is the great time to do it. So maybe you have to connect your Google account to YouTube.
Create a YouTube profile.
And then I think it might let you chat. So if that's not the case, that's okay. There's no prizes for this first game that we're playing. But yeah, so you can kind of figure that out. If you're already in though, we're glad you're here and you can totally play along. All right. Easter is coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
And so with that, we're going to play a game here, Victor. It's a little hard to move with my gloves here, so bear with me. We are playing Truth or Lie Easter Edition. And so the game is simple. There's going to be some questions that are going to be up on our TV right here, Victor. And so you have to tell me what you think. Is it a truth or is it a lie? And they all have something to do with Easter. Any questions?
Do I get a prize?
Yes. If you get more questions right than you get wrong, next week we're going to have this awesome prize for you that everyone is going to get to see back here on YouTube Live. So I'm really excited for you to get this opportunity,
That
let's say.
sounds like a deal to me. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and fire that puppy up. Let's go.
All right, our very first question for tonight is this. Americans consume more than 16 million jelly beans during this holiday. When lined up, they encircle the earth 3 times. True or false? Think about it. And when you have your answer locked in, tell us your answer and then tell us why you think that that's the answer.
Jeez. I think the real question here is how much does that weigh?
Oh, I mean, probably many pounds.
Like maybe a couple tons.
A couple of tons, possibly.
Anywho, Saquon, for this, I'm gonna have to say it's a truth.
Victor, you are correct.
Oh.
It is a truth. 3 times around the earth. That's crazy. That's a lot of jelly beans.
That's a lot of jelly beans.
I don't actually even like jelly beans
I
that
loathe
much.
the very.
Shouts out to my mom who loves jelly beans. Look at all those chats. They said false. They got you. Mom, I thought you would know that one. You love jelly beans. I'm not a jelly bean guy. Except, I think that there's some jelly beans that I don't know what they're called, but they're not the Jelly Belly.
The Harry Potter jelly beans.
Those are not okay.
Those
I don't
are-
know why those
Yeah,
are
it's like
a
Russian
thing.
roulette out there.
Those should not be
Yeah.
a thing because those are pretty nasty. I
Those are
don't like
earwax or chocolate.
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't even like chocolate. So that's like a lose-lose for me. All right, Victor. Our next question for tonight is this: the Easter Bunny originated based on the character Bugs Bunny in the 1948.
Ooh.
The Easter Bunny. Here it is. What do you think?
That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to say false
Yeah,
or lie.
lie. Why lie?
I've seen like old pictures of like Easter Bunny. I'm assuming we're old pictures. Anything on the internet could be a lie too. But
Victor, it is in fact a lie. Way to go. I'm proud of you. Not based on Bugs Bunny. One lie, one correct, one wrong so far.
no,
Oh, you get the
two
first?
right.
Oh, that's right. Everybody in the chat got it wrong.
Yeah.
Those are called shots. Sorry. All right, our next question for tonight here, Victor. 76% of people eat the ears on the chocolate bunny first. 5% go for the feet, and 4% for the tail. Is this the truth, or is this a lie? What do you think
Dang.
and why? I know. 76%.
I'm gonna have to say truth because people tend to hold the little bunnies upright. And, I don't know. My little girl likes to play with her chocolates or candy.
Yeah, how would you
First you tear the ear off. Well, first you tear the ear off, and then you start to consume and partake in.
Oh, so you're just like
Oh!
you just like the ears first, or like? It's kind of funny. An earless Easter bunny.
It is definitely a truth.
Oh, Victor, the answer is correct. That is a truth. People do tend to go for the ears first, and then work their way downward. That's good. That's 3 in a row, huh?
3 in a row.
Man.
I'm on a roll here.
All right, our next question. An estimated 14.7 billion with a B is spent in total for Easter in the U.S.
The interesting thing here, Squan, is that in America we like to, we're capitalists. So any reason to make a buck. I'm gonna have to say that's the truth.
Any reason to make a buck? That is correct. You clearly know the economy well. 14%. I wonder if our quarantine season is either going to decrease that or boost that. I wonder. What do you think? Do you think there'd be a detriment? Do you think people will spend less? Or do you think they'll spend even more because it's like...
I think they'll probably spend more because Amazon will take it straight to your door.
Wow.
I'm here all week.
Okay, next question. Victor, more children have nightmares about the
Silas.
Easter Bunny than clowns or monsters. More children have nightmares about the Easter Bunny than clowns or monsters. What say you?
I don't know. I've met more people afraid of clowns. I'm gonna have to say that's a lie.
Have you ever had a nightmare about any of these?
No.
No? What's is there a creature that in the night that gets your attention in your nightmares? Or a spider guy or
It's kind of interesting. I've actually the only nightmare that I could say like I woke up deathly afraid and my heart was beating out of my chest it was a dark room and a pair of yellow piercing striking eyes looked at me and I woke up and I've never said so many prayers in less than a second.
So you're not really afraid of Easter Bunny monsters or anything, but just yellow eyes.
Yeah, yellow. Just that one striking image of those yellow eyes looking up out of nowhere and giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Okay, so note to self, no yellow eyes around here. More children have nightmares about the Easter Bunny than clowns or monsters. You're saying false?
I'm saying it's false.
It is a lie. That is correct. Victor, rolling in the deep right now. Oh, the answer is correct. I see lots of lies in there. Good job. Lots of falses, lots of lies. Our next question. Americans buy more than 700 million marshmallow peeps during Easter. 700 million.
It is the only time I ever see people do the peep challenge. So I'm gonna have to say that's where you can just like stuffing marshmallows. You stuff as many peeps in your mouth as you can.
Wait, we got some peeps for just kidding. We're not doing the peep challenge. No. So what are you thinking? Are you thinking truth? Are you thinking false?
I'll have to say truth on this one.
Truth. He's going truth. You are correct.
Oh, baby.
700 peeps during the Easter. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Do you have a favorite peep flavor?
Yeah, it's called No Peeps.
No peeps? Why not? You don't like the yellow ones probably, huh? They're scary.
The yellow ones are pretty scary.
Okay, well, I'm
marshmallows and me don't agree.
That's all I need to know. I think that's enough information. I think that's enough said. Jimmy Doesn't Vlog says no because they are nasty. So no, that's okay. Interesting. I personally like peeps, but we can be at odds and still be friends. Our next question. We only got a couple more here. In the U.S., only 12 of the 50 states recognize Good Friday as a holiday.
I'll have to admit, I don't know this one, so I'm going to have to wing it.
You might have stumped you?
Yeah, I'm stumped. I will say truth.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Are you locking that answer in, Victor?
Lock down.
You are correct.
Oh, baby.
Only 12 states. I feel like that's kind of low. I feel like I'm not surprised, but I feel like that's kind of low.
No, I was thinking about the Bible Belt. I was like, yeah, they could probably do that. That's kind of the area I could see that happening.
The Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest.
Okay.
Jewel of the South.
Only 12 states. Just California. I don't even know.
I doubt it.
I have no idea. I don't usually work on Good Friday, but you know,
we'll pray for you, California.
I guess because I work at a church, so they give us it off. I don't know. Next. In Australia, Easter isn't celebrated as a national holiday. Easter isn't celebrated as a national holiday in Australia.
You got me stumped again here. Come on.
Ooh. But you got the last one right, so
Making them pretty hard.
I feel like you're just making stuff up.
I'm going to... Maybe. Winging it. I will have to say... False? No, not true. Let's go true. Let's lock it down.
So you can't do both. You only can pick one. Victor, what is your final answer?
Truth.
It's a lie. Oh, his
perfect record in
first. I know. I'm so sorry. But you're in the running to receive your wonderful prize next week. That if you want to see what
Come back
Victor
next
wins,
week.
you have to be. And I'm telling you right now, it's an incredible opportunity for Victor that you, the viewers at home, are not going to want to miss him win. But he's got to get a couple of more of these questions. Actually, this is the last one. So let's see what we got. The White House tradition of the Easter egg roll started back in 1805 with President William Henry Harrison. Truth or lie, the White House tradition of the Easter egg roll started back in 1805 with President William Henry Harrison.
You know, I'm gonna have to say true to this one.
True.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Well, why is that? Why true?
Because it just seems like the right answer.
Unfortunately, Victor, it is a lie. I tried to slowly kind of get you to switch your answer, but you didn't.
I hear ya.
You didn't budge. Victor, thanks so much for playing Truth or Lie Easter Edition. Looks like our viewers in the chat are figuring out how to chat, so that's awesome. Colby Kid says that he got them all correct. So, hey, yeah, I would be crying a little bit too.
I have failed you, Kobe.
All right, viewers at home, I think you finally figured out how to communicate in the chat. And so this next game that we're going to play, this game is actually a game that you are going to be playing with us. And so our wonderful people in the background, they have all the answers for our questions for this next game that we're playing. Victor, you know what we're playing?
No, Saquon. Please
You don't know what we're
inform
playing?
me.
We are playing a game that I like to call... Whoop, that's the answer. That's the question. No looking, no peeking. Is it gone yet? Oh, bummer. A game that I like to call So You Think You Can Homeschool. I know many of you are actually doing school online at home. And so in this game, we're going to have some questions. And so you have to be the very first person to answer some questions that we have for you. I don't really care how you find the answer.
That's right.
Encyclopedia, maybe. A parent. Maybe your dog knows the answer. I don't know. But however you find said answer, you have to be the very first person to answer the question correctly in the chat.
El primero.
All right?
The first.
You got that? You got that? You
Roger
ready?
that.
All y'all ready? Viewers, your very first question. What does that mean? I will stall between questions, absolutely, because I get there can be lag. People can be behind. And, I mean, let's be honest. If I were to get another degree, other than the Bible degree, I think it would be a degree in stalling.
Ha!
Got
I
it.
like it.
What can I say? Am I stalling right now? I don't even know. All right, our first question. You've got to be the first person to tell me who was the 28th president of the United States of America. Who was the 28th president of the United States of America? Who's going to be that first person in the chat?
Mr. Murphy says hi there.
Hi, Shannon Murphy. Who was the 28th president of the United States of America? Find that answer, all you homeschoolers now. Isn't everybody home
28.
being homeschooled?
That's right.
We have an answer?
One answer.
Cool. Sophia Colby.
Sophia.
Woodrow Wilson is correct. Sophia Colby.
Sophia Colby.
You were the first one. Way to go.
Get
I
her
love
done.
that. The next question. But I'll wait because I'm supposed to stall, right? Are we stalling? I'm not stalling. Am I stalling? Stalling?
We're installing.
Are we stalling? Stalling? I'm stalling. I think that I like a
I think
like
the
a
clear
bike
direction-
stall.
Yeah. No, like a toilet stall.
Why are we talking
Or
about
what about an install?
what are we installing?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, interesting. I think I've stalled. Oh, maybe like when a car stalls and you're like learning stick shift.
That's true. Or when a plane No.
No, we don't want the plane. No plane stalls. Come on. Our next question is, what is the largest city in Canada? What is the largest city in
Mexico
Canada?
City, obviously.
That's not the correct answer. Don't put that in the chat because you'll get it wrong. And I'll feel bad.
Inappropriate.
What is the largest city in Canada? Don't touch me. I got him. He tried to reach out. We saw you. He saw you. We saw you. Wi-Fi slow.
Measure
Ooh.
check. Got Gotta make sure we stay 6 feet. Anything
That's
below
right.
6 feet
That's
is
right.
inappropriate. Bro.
Sophia Colby, what did she say? Sophia Colby, Toronto is correct. You are quick on those fingers.
Them Raptors.
Or you just got the best Wi-Fi in the world. I don't know. But Sophia
Can you
Colby,
talk to your provider,
right
Sophia?
again. Yeah, can you give me their number? I would love to get. The church needs the Wi-Fi that you've got.
Hook it
We
up,
had to
Sophia.
hardwire a 100-foot long Ethernet cable just to get this stream up. So if you've got good Wi-Fi,
We
let
can
us
run
know.
a 3 or 4 or 5, 10-mile cable to your house so we can reach off your Wi-Fi there.
I am willing to do so. Toronto is the correct answer for what the largest city in Canada is. Our next question. This is a tough one. I don't actually know how I would get this. 1 cup equals blank ounces. 1 cup equals blank ounces. How many cups equal how many? 1 cup equals how many
It's
ounces?
obviously a metric ton.
I actually don't even know how all this stuff works. Like 1 cup of what?
Hold
1 cup
on,
of
let me
coffee?
make sure there's 2 meters between us.
You guys have all the answers. No, I don't think
No.
that's not correct.
Yeah.
Said Shannon Murphy, 8 is correct.
Sophia, great try.
1 cup equals 8 ounces. Wow. I don't actually know how all that stuff works because
No worries.
is 1 cup of coffee the same as 1 cup of fruit punch?
Technically, yes, 8 ounces is considered 1 cup. However, 16 ounces, 8 fluid ounces, 16 ounces, guys, is 1 pound.
My brain.
Thank you for playing.
Pounds and cups equal each other? No.
No.
No. Don't listen to him. He's not. You would be a terrible
I am
homeschool
a math-
teacher.
Math whiz.
Math whiz.
Yes,
that
I
10
can
times
math
fast.
with my mouth like everyone else.
Math mouth.
Hold on, let me
wizard.
check 2 meters.
Math mouth wizard. I'm not a fan of that. Get it out of here. Our next question. What is the capital of Finland?
Inappropriate.
What is the capital of Finland? Oh, it is Jacob Murphy. He said so. What is the
It's obviously
capital of Finland?
Brazil.
Brazil?
Or is it Antarctica? I don't know.
Whoa. I don't know. What is it? What is the capital of Finland? Were you ever homeschooled? I was never homeschooled.
I was never homeschooled.
Sometimes I felt like when I was at school, though, I wanted to be at home. Emma Torres Luna?
Yeah, you know, I felt like roundhousing a couple kids in my class every now and then, too.
Helsinki. Emma Torres Luna, correct. What the capital of Finland is Helsinki. Where is Finland?
Finland is obviously somewhere in Finland.
Is it near Greenland or Iceland? What is a Finn? What is ice? What is why are they
Why
are
is
they
it
like that?
why is it Lind, not land? Finland, right?
Finland? Finland?
Can they get an amen here?
Should we start saying it Finland? Is that how you actually say it?
Greenland,
Greenland.
not Greenland.
I've heard that Greenland's not green. Is that true? Truth or lie?
Fact.
Geography edition.
I heard it's very close.
Wait, and is iceberg ice? Iceberg? Iceland. Iceland, is it ice?
Obviously Goldberg.
The movie?
No, the
007?
wrestler.
Wrestler? Oh my god.
This is stalling, ladies and gentlemen.
What? I'm not doing that. I'm actually not sorry. I'm really curious. Okay, this next one is a math one.
Stormtrooper, you got it right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't do math. You're apparently the math wizard, so good luck here. Parenthesis minus 10 plus parenthesis minus 6 equals.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are called negatives for those of us.
Minus 10. But I don't know. There's parentheses and stuff, so maybe I need to be specific about what it is.
Negativo 10 plus negativo 6.
Because right, PEMDAS thing, right, with the parentheses and stuff, you gotta watch out. It's scary.
PEMDAS, PEMDAS. You know,
Okay,
tomato,
yeah, Finland, Finland,
You know.
Finland.
6 feet, 2 meters.
What is it? Negative 16 is correct, Colby Kid. Way to go. You've got your PEMDAS down
What's the
correctly.
absolute value?
Colby Kid, I think is Wyatt. I think it would be Sophia's.
What is
brother.
the absolute
That
value?
Colby household? The Wi-Fi is incredible. That's my conclusion from this game. They have incredible Wi-Fi that I need. Last night I went to go play Fortnite and Call of Duty, and guess what? They decided to make an update at the same time.
Sweet Jesus.
And I had to download both updates at the same time. It was
Lord,
eating up all the
why must we
bandwidth.
suffer?
Right. I just hop on, right?
Oh,
11:30,
merciful master,
and I just all I want to do is play a
Let the
little
gigs
video
flow,
game.
master, through this Ethernet.
And I couldn't play because why? Because they decided to update at the same time. It was just really, I don't know. I felt slighted almost. We have one more question. Question. Our last question. This is a tough one, actually. It's tough. I will admit
On a
that.
scale of 1 to -16, how tough is it?
Oh gosh, now you're. Is -16 the worst thing that could happen, or is -16
I don't
like
know. You tell
I'm
me.
invisible? If I didn't have Safari or Google Chrome or any internet, I don't think I would get this next question correct. So let's see how they do with
It's
the
a 1.
internet. The last question. No, it's not. I swear. What is the largest organ of the human body? What is the largest organ of the human body? And no, Victor, it is not your heart.
Oh, man.
Stop.
It's obviously Shaq's size 24 foot.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if feet are organs. Do you think they are?
You know. No. But
What is the largest organ of the human body? Not heart. Now you got me saying heart.
Hey, Colby's, how about you dial it back a little, all right?
So what does she say? Sophia Colby, you are correct. Now I'm kind of just getting frustrated. I'm telling you, I need the number. Who is the provider of your Wi-Fi? Because I need it.
Oh, Lucas, close, buddy. The
What are
brain.
you- the brain is not.
Is not. I mean,
Large
you gotta
intestine.
try and- that's-
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I love that. It was the skin. Thank you so much for playing. So you think you can homeschool. I hope that your online schooling is going well and that you're enjoying it. Keep zooming at those teachers and make sure you get that homework
Yeah,
done.
guys. Get it
If you're
done.
smart, you'll get your homework done before noon, because then you'll have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. And if I hear about anybody having any missing assignments during this time,
We're keeping track of how much you guys play Minecraft, and
oh yeah, I see
Any
you
other
guys.
game.
I'm online
And
when I see you guys
if
playing.
we see failing grades, we're just gonna talk to your parents, man.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
gonna get those devices, those systems out of the house. And what else are you gonna do?
They're gonna
during
go my
quarantine?
house.
Victor, this next segment is something I like to call Leader Hangs.
Leader hangs.
Yeah.
We hanging.
Last week, you were our special guest. Last
was.
week. Who was our guest today?
The one, the only.
Oh, it's me. Oh, and so now like last week I got to hang out with you, so now you're gonna hang out with me.
Let's get a zoom in, please. Hot seat, baby.
Hi, hey, how's it going?
Oh, hold on. Distance check.
Hey, we're good still. I promise. I didn't move. I haven't moved this whole time.
Just making sure.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm here for you. For you. What do you?
Saquon, so in the light of all this sickness going around and everyone, having to social distance themselves, I just want to know, how have you been taking this? How's it been falling on you, and how do you feel like it's changed your life?
Victor, that's a great question. Remember earlier in this show, you didn't ask me how I was doing until I told you to ask me. I'm glad that you asked me the question up front.
Well,
But in all seriousness, yeah, it's crazy just how fast everything has kind of changed. I feel like, I don't know, this is day 24. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. That this is day 24 of quarantine, and like I feel like 3 weeks ago it was like, oh man, there's this thing called Corona.
Yeah.
I will admit, I don't watch the news like regularly, so I wasn't as up to date as everybody else. But I feel like slowly but surely things just started to like cancel and change, and so it's been a really kind of like trying time in terms of like trying to keep up with like the new CDC this, and they're coming out, the president's coming out and saying this, and we got new rules and laws like wear gloves and be 6 feet away. So it's kind of just been a weird experience. I really never thought I don't know. I feel like I've thought about a lot of things in my life. Like, man, will I someday get like bitten by a shark or something, or like get to ride like a giraffe? I never thought that we would have to be quarantined to our homes. I don't know. It just never. I watched movies and stuff, but I never thought it was a reality. So it's been kind of weird, but I've actually kind of enjoyed the different pace that we've kind of been able to be a part of.
Right on.
The slowdown. I was coaching baseball at Troy High School at the freshman level, and that was a ton of fun. And I'm getting my master's right now, and I loved working in church. But man, there's always just so much going on that I've actually kind of liked the slowdown. Obviously, I miss the normal life and stuff we get to do, but I've kind of liked this pace, and it's been fun kind of figuring out what each day kind of brings.
And as a family, married to your beautiful bride.
Yeah, she's over there.
Hey, Marissa. How has that played out with you guys as a family? What are you guys doing to keep yourselves entertained, obviously?
Yeah.
More time on your hands.
Yeah, so the last 2 weeks, actually, we were with my parents in San Diego, and that was a lot of fun. I remember, and I always look back to, like, being in college, and I was never home in San Diego with my parents in the middle of April, so it was actually like kind of weird being home during that time, but we loved it. My parents are super fun. They are people who love kind of hosting people, and so I'm like their son, but they love to be hospitable, and so it was great for them to just like have us around, and we were able to like cook dinner and hang out with each other. My brother is also at home, and so Marissa and my brother and I, Elijah, would play card games. I didn't really play card games like ever, but I've played more card games in the last 3 weeks than I have in my entire life. But I actually love them. So if you want to learn a card game later, I can teach you one. But
that'd be lovely.
Might get beat.
Yeah.
The Taurus Lunas, before the quarantine, they taught me this game, Gin Rummy, and Marissa and I have kind of been obsessed with that. So that's fun. We've been watching New Girl on Netflix for like the third time in a row, or in like the whole series. We've just been finding ways to just kind of hang out. With Marissa working in the preschool, and whoa, Siri, what's up? I'm working here. The middle of the week, we don't always get to spend a lot of time with each other, and so this has kind of been a great way for us to be able to hang out with one another.
Right on. And what's something that you're looking forward to? Like, let's say the quarantine's over. What's the first thing you're gonna do when you're fresh back on the street?
Oh my, fresh back on the street. First thing, there's definitely basketball to be played. I've been missing basketball. I just want to play. I'm almost at the point where like, can we wear masks and wear gloves and play basketball? I don't know. I'm not supporting it. I'm just saying that's the dream. But yes, basketball is definitely one of the first things. I think just like going to places. Remember places? Those were fun.
What are those?
Yeah, I think you like do stuff at them, like eat at them, or like you sit at them. Sometimes you might even bring your computer and work at them places.
My next question for you is, what is your favorite quarantine meal right now?
Favorite quarantine meal?
Like, it could be something you eat out, or something that you guys make together, or you make, or.
Yeah, I think I have two.
Two. Okay.
One. Yes, two. What did I say? Did I not say
No,
two?
no. I'm just listening. Most people.
Okay, maybe three.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Well, we had early bird takeout this morning for the first time in like, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months, and it was so good. And I really wasn't sure if it was gonna travel that well, but it did. Nice. So that's been awesome. Marissa, the other day, she made these burgers. We use this company called HelloFresh, and they ship stuff to our house, and we make food. So she makes these. There's like these bacon cheddar cheesy burgers or something. Woo! It was money, and potatoes. I mean, it's hard to go wrong. But then also, just like in the morning, breakfast time, a great like kind of almost burnt Eggo waffle.
Ooh.
With Aunt Jemima syrup and some Simply orange juice.
Dang.
And if I'm really hungry, then I add a wild berry Pop-Tart to the mix. It's to die for, I'm telling you.
Oh Lord, breakfast of champions.
Yeah, I see in the chat. I actually haven't had that much pizza. I don't really had. I think maybe one time we had pizza. So yeah, not really having like pizza. But
pizza, wings.
Eggo waffles for the morning for the win.
Right on.
Yeah. Anything else you want to ask me about?
Let's see.
Big weekend coming up.
What are your plans for the students this Easter?
This Easter, well, definitely 10:30 Sunday morning. Join us here for our Easter service that we're going to be doing. Pastor Rob has been prepping a great, awesome Easter message for us, so definitely want to tune into YouTube at the Wilshire Ave account and watch us live there. But also, I kind of just have an encouragement for all of you students that in this quarantine season, when we kind of bring Easter into the mix, right, that, man, Jesus has given us a really great hope. Right, we have been loved so dearly and so passionately by our Father, right, and God sends His Son Jesus to earth, right, really to die so that you and I can have a relationship with Him. And so Easter is just, right, it's this culmination of celebrating what God has done for us, right, and that He dies Friday and then Sunday He rises from the grave. And so my encouragement to students during Easter is to just remember that this week, man, I hope that you would take time to really kind of pause, slow down, if you haven't already, right, during quarantine, and really think about the great ways that Jesus has loved us. And that my hope is that when you reflect on the ways that Jesus has loved us, and the way that Jesus has loved you, that would bring hope during this time. Because I know that a lot of people are struggling, right?
Amen.
Maybe there's some of you students whose parents aren't working right now because they rather laid off temporarily or permanently. Maybe you're really missing your friends, or maybe, man, you haven't been able to communicate with people or be in community like you'd like, or maybe you're really missing your youth group.
Amen.
And so I totally know that this can be a tough time for many. And so that's my encouragement, is that when we can remember that we get to have and place this hope in Jesus, that, man, we can know and trust that He is there for us in this time, that He wants to spend time with us. And so I got to talk about it with Marissa earlier, and yeah, we really want to encourage you, man, find ways and opportunities to spend time with Jesus during this season.
Amen, you guys.
It's I'm telling you, it is a game changer, and I feel like God is really calling all of us in this opportunity where we have to stay home and we can't, right, there's no sports on, there's not, we can't really go anywhere, that He's really calling His people to spend time with Him. And at the same time, He's also calling all people to know Him, to get to know Him, to give Him a chance that they would be able to place their own faith and trust in Him. So that's really my encouragement for students in this season.
Come on now, Pastor. That's awesome.
Well, Victor, it was fun hanging out. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem, man.
But I'm not gonna go anywhere. Is that okay? Can we keep hanging out the rest of the show? I don't have to leave, right? Wait, no. Can I stay?
You gotta keep 6 feet away, brother.
I mean, I'll stay 6 feet away, but I wanna hang out.
Remember, guys, anything below 6 feet is inappropriate.
That's true. So, in light of Easter, there's these things I think are called Easter eggs.
Oh.
You ever heard of them?
No, I haven't.
I've heard crazy story about Easter eggs. Have you ever heard of a crazy story about Easter eggs? Filled with like weird stuff?
The only crazy story is that there's in my family, there's always this one golden egg that has anywhere from $1 to $20.
$20?
20 smackers.
And an Easter egg?
And an Easter egg.
How many eggs?
There was, it's been a while since we've had Easter as a family, but there was about anywhere from 2 to 4 eggs that were golden.
So you're telling me that if I hang out with your family for Easter egg hunt, I might be able to win and walk away with $100. I
mean, in light of the current situation, you can't hang out with us.
Oh gosh. All right, fine. Yes. I have not moved from this exact spot. I
just gotta make sure.
I don't think that I have left this spot.
All right.
Yeah. So, my awesome live viewers, we have arrived at the moment where we have some prizes that we want to give away to you all. And so we are going to play a game called Easter Egg Hunt. This is a game where you are going to see a scene for about 10 seconds. And so you have 10 seconds to try and count as many Easter eggs in the picture that you see. And when you have the number, you're going to put it in the chat. And so whoever puts it in the chat the quickest, the correct number of Easter eggs from the picture in the scene, in the chat the quickest, is going to win a gift card that our wonderful leader, Amy, has brought for us. So I think there's 3, yeah? There are 3. There's going to be 3 winners. I think there's like 6 questions, but I think there's only going to be 3 winners. So you're not going to want to miss this game. So Victor, are you ready for some Easter egg hunting?
I'm just about as ready as... Yeah, I'm ready.
He's ready. I'm ready. Yeah. We're gonna play, but maybe we won't do the last one. Who knows? All right, are you ready? Our
Let's
first
run it.
scene for today is 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Count as many Easter eggs as you can in 10.
That's it,
All right,
ladies and gentlemen. How
that's
many
all
are there?
you get. You have to tell me how many Easter eggs did you count in that scene. Be the
Let's
first
see it.
person to write in the chat how many Easter eggs you identified and saw in that scene. I don't actually even remember how many there were. But there are people in the back. Owen Maxwell. Boom. 12 is correct. You have won a gift card that I have for you right here. Wait for it. Owen, this Apple iTunes gift card is yours. Way to go. You got 12. How many did you find all 12?
You know, I got a bit of a squirrely brain right now. I saw 3, and then I just got lost. And just, there was a squirrel in the picture. I really like that. That was cool.
Owen Maxwell, our first winner for tonight. Our next scene. Here we go.
Remember, guys, the eggs are socially distanced. Just make sure, pay attention to that.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. How many eggs? How many eggs?
¿Cuántos?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
That's all you get. That's all you get. How many eggs?
How many eggs, y'all? Let's see it.
They're on the Easter egg hunt. How
Throw
many
some numbers
eggs?
up there? Come on now, Jesus.
Owen Maxwell, quick on the draw. Owen, I'm going to give you this here, Google Play. I know you don't have a Google phone because you've upgraded. Thank you, finally, to the iPhone. But you'll find a use for this Google Play. But Owen, unfortunately, you can't win this last one because I'm going to have to give it to somebody else. So if Owen's the first one, just say, sorry, Owen. How many eggs? Oh, 14 eggs. That's pretty good.
Sweet Jesus. That's a lot of candy.
In case you think I'm lying, I'm not. There were 14 eggs. Our last winner for tonight is going to be from scene number 3. Are you ready? Victor, are you ready?
I mean, I'm about as ready as hard-boiled eggs.
Are hard-boiled eggs ready?
Just about.
Here we go. Our last scene. How many eggs? You get 10 seconds. Go.
Measure out their social distance.
3, 2, 1. Beep. All right. You've got 10 seconds. It's up. Who is going to get the correct answer in the chat for this Starbucks gift card right here that's worth $15 to $500.
15.
Could be 15.
That is so many cups of coffee.
Could be 15. Could be 500. I don't actually know how much. Colby, Kid, Wyatt, Colby, this $15 to $500 gift card is yours. Way to go, Colby Kid. Still waiting for that internet provider in the chat. Let us know. He's Spectrum. I have Spectrum. I don't.
That's about like 175 cups of regular coffee.
175 cups of regular coffee.
If it's a $500 gift card, that's a lot of coffee.
It's a lot of coffee, Colby. Make sure you take your time drinking all that coffee. Thank you so much for playing Easter Egg Hunt with us. We have our final giveaway of the night. And if you've been with us the last couple of weeks, we have been giving a pizza away every single week by choosing a random number between 1 and 100. My dad in San Diego right now, he is picking a number between 1 and 100. So in the chat right now, if you want to win a pizza delivered to your home, you need to right now in your chat Guess the random number between 1 and 100. It could be 1, it could be 100. But in the chat right now, you need to go on and write what you think the number that my dad has picked between 1 and 100. Hello?
Live from San Diego.
Hi, how are you, Dad? I'm great. The people are putting in their random number guesses into the chat as we speak. So no cheating. Oh, the numbers are coming in. The numbers are here. I don't know if Lucas can win again for the third straight week, because that would be insane. Put in your random numbers right now. Put your random guess in to see how many of y'all will be able to get a pizza delivered to your house. We will deliver that pizza, or someone will. Maybe Jordan, maybe a pizza delivery man.
It might be me.
But put those numbers in the chat. Guess the number between 1 and 100, the random number that my dad has picked. Guess that number between 1 and 100, and you will get a pizza delivered.
Look, guys,
to
I'll
your
tell you the number.
home.
It's 101.
Victor, you don't know the number. And Victor, how could it be a 101 if I told you it was between 1 and 100?
Reasons.
Yeah, nothing to say for yourself. That's what I figured. Nothing to say for himself. 1 and 100. Get those answers in. We're going to close our voting. You only get one guess. We're going to close our voting.
Look, guys, the number's
maybe
very
like
obvious.
30 seconds.
It's very
30
obvious.
seconds to guess that random number. And we want to get a pizza delivered to your house. We had a lot of fun hanging out in Youth Group Live. This is our first time on YouTube, so we are still learning about what Youth Group Online looks like every week.
On the fly.
So bear with us. Continue to join us. Continue to share this with people. Because, yeah, we want to be able to bring... Uh-oh. Marissa's shaking her head. Oh,
if it's someone that already won.
She is shaking her head. Oh, no.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Marissa, who is the winner? The winner of Lucas Ostel is our pizza winner for tonight. Lucas, if you have bugged our home at any point in time in San Diego...
Lucas, you hacked his dad's phone, didn't you?
Lucas, I don't understand how you have pulled this off yet again.
You said.
Lucas guessed 85. The number was 82. Wow.
I thought it was 6 feet of distance.
No. I promise you guys, it's not. I don't know the number. My dad, he's the one that picks the number. Maybe my dad is like, I don't know, messaging Joel Ostel, and like they're just like he's feeding them the number and telling Lucas what to guess. But Lucas, you are the winner yet again.
Lucas, what's your favorite
I'm probably
pizza?
going to have to put your cap on 3 pizzas now. Like that's like
I
once you
agree.
get to 3, like you can't win anymore.
He got the triple crown.
Lucas, you will get a pizza delivered to your home. That's incredible.
Incredible. Never before seen.
If you have any comments about it, you can feel free to email me at victorhernandez@gmail.com. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out for Youth Group Live. We will see you next week right here on YouTube. Later.
Hey, guys. Catch you later.